Alrighty guys, I'm going to be reacting to the next large game that I'm probably going to be covering as well outside of Dragon's Dogma 2. This one's going to be a little farther in the future, but I can no longer ignore this game. As a Genshin whale, I did not want to like this game, and I thought it was stupid. And when it first was shown, it did look pretty bad. But now it looks really good. Our boy Mtashed here, you can see him right there. Our boy Mtashed here is posted some gameplay, and he has completely sold me on the game. If you haven't seen his video yet, go watch it. I'm gonna link it below. Um, check this out. So he's in a boss fight here, and I'm just gonna mute it because we don't need to hear it. But he's in a boss fight. He's fighting this dude, and I'm like, okay, Genshin has done this, right? But like, first off, this is just as pretty as Genshin. He's transforming into his Pokemons that he catches. Apparently, they're shiny ones. They work as like your gear or whatnot. They're pretty sweet. You can collect like hundreds of different like bosses and make them your warrior. But like, dude, look at this insane gameplay. So like each character, he has a different one equipped to. He's using their skills. He's hot swapping between units. Some of them are ranged, some of them are melee. He's doing these hot swaps. I don't know if that's an ultimate or an ability. Whatever it is, it looks sick. But like, look how fast paced this boss fight is. Like, this is literally just a regular, maybe it's a story boss, but it's just a regular boss. And he's getting cooked by the boss right now. And he even says that in the video here. He says he's getting cooked. The boss went ham on him. He let himself get hit so that he could see the boss animations. He's like, doesn't want to kill the guy. Um, and then the bosses, though, are like more intense than you would think. So after he beats the boss here, boss is gonna, Super Saiyan transform or whatever. Or maybe that's not how that one works. Maybe that was just that boss. Here's another boss. Okay. This boss is, I think, cooler. So this boss, when you beat him, you can actually collect him. Like a Pokemon, right? But he's so cool. So Mtashed is freaking like dodging all the guy's hits or parrying them. He just got hit there. But like the fact that you can parry the boss's attacks and you don't just have to dodge is so cool. It adds so much skill expression. It makes me wonder if you could just beat this whole game without ever leveling up a character. Like if you're just better, I feel like you could just beat the game, right? Like you can just avoid all the damage. Now, one little critique I think I'm gonna give Wuthering Waves here is the ultimates don't really seem that ultimate so far. Maybe I just haven't seen enough good ones, but most of them seem to just be like either quick hits or like a power up to your existing kit. That's fine. I'm sure they'll update the animations, as time continues, and they'll have power creep of animation like Stargirl's having now, where the new stuff's just way cooler than the old stuff. And these are also probably all like 4 stars. So the fact that the 4 stars are this cool is freaking sweet, because I'm pretty sure he's not using any 5-star units. I don't even know the full rarities of this game. But man, am I excited to play this. I didn't get into the closed beta test, so I pretty much just have to react to, other people and their gameplay of the beta test. But like, dude, look how much he's cooking this freaking Valkyrie. Like, Crownless, whatever the name is. This is such a cool fight. Like, why does Genshin not have anything like this? This is making me wish Star Rail wasn't turn-based, and I really like Star Rail. Obviously, I post about it a lot. But this looks like an anime version of Dragon's Dogma 2. Like, oh, that was a nice parry. It's like an anime version of Dragon's Dogma 2. And I know the games are nowhere near similar, but this gameplay, MTash showing all the stuff here, it really has me hyped. Like, this is freaking sick. This man's a gamer. He's freaking cooking this boss. Probably gonna end the video once he beats the boss. Of course, I want to show off his his skills here. But I don't know. Are you guys excited for Wuthering Waves? Should this be a game that I get into and cover? And I mean, keep in mind, if I get into this game, I think I'm gonna do free to play. I don't normally free to play any of these games. Like I just don't. But a game like this that's so difficult and like rewarding if you're good, I almost feel like being free to play would make it more fun, if that makes sense. Like it seems like a very free to play, friendly game so far. Now, I will say having to fight a boss for 30 minutes probably would suck when I could just do it in 10 minutes. But yeah, I don't know how the scaling's gonna be. Like, I'm sure he's under leveled, or he's not. I'm sure he's under leveled in some way for this fight. But yeah, like this is just a good looking game. I don't know that it looks better than Genshin, but it's on par, and I think that's fair. Um, do I think it's gonna be the Genshin killer, quote unquote? Time will tell. I don't know if it's the Genshin killer, but I do know it's killing Genshin for me. Like, I almost have zero reason to play Genshin outside of that I spent money. So, have a nice night.